to waves of exciting shopping events such as Black Friday and Singles Day sale. And Christmas is also just around the corner. I believe you also have a lot of packages on the way, and you can't wait for them to arrive at your doorstep. In Europe, a new digital logistic hub has just been put into operation this November. And for European and Chinese consumers, such a logistic hub may help you receive your cross-border packages much more faster. You are watching Xinhua Live. I'm Xiyue with Xinhua News Agency. We're now at Liege Airport in Belgium, one of the most important logistics hubs in Europe. It is also the site of the Liege EWTP hub built by Alibaba's logistic arm, Cainiao Smart Logistics Network. We are standing inside one of the warehouses of this e-hub right now. If you also have a package on the way, don't miss out today's Xinhua Live, where we can show you what the latest technologies are being used in the delivery of your package and how they can be delivered to your doorstep at the fastest speed possible. The scene in front of you is just only one part of this large warehouse, so it looks like we'll have to invite one of the professionals here today to show us around the warehouse. And our first guest today is William Liu. Hi, William.
Hi, I'm coming right here.
Hi,
how are you? Nice to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Very good day to everybody. Actually, my name is William. I'm working for Cainiao for the last 3 months, so it's quite exciting actually to be here. To be part of this project, actually.
Yes.
Okay, just want to explain you about the traditional warehouse actually in this area, in this airport. When people try to pictures about the traditional warehouse, it's all about very, labor-intensive, people using, really,
right.
Package per package to lift up the cartons. But within Cainiao, actually, it's different. We use a lot of machine, automatism, the system, IT programs, so on and so forth, to really facilitate the entire logistic process. Of course, we still need our people, men and women, to really lift up slightly lift up and positioning on the seats, as you can see there actually. But on top of that, our group is different than the other handler. You see, we use IT. We want to really integrate our IT platform and also our IT system to make sure that clients, they receive faster the colleagues, faster the package, but also no mistake, to avoid mistakes. So this is very important actually, very vital. Yeah. And also we want to make sure that shipments are released to clients as soon as possible.
Yeah.
So this is, our objective and our goal here.
Yeah, so it's a more smart logistic and less heavy lifting.
Exactly, smart. So we have a team of smart people back in China try to create this IT program, IT platform. So we will try to integrate in Liege to make it smart. So people and also package, the entire logistic process will be smarter.
Yeah, so some general ideas about this warehouse. How large is it, or
as she mentioned before, that's about 30,000 square meters actually.
Yeah.
We have this sorting machine. It just arrived some months ago, weeks ago, and it's really working perfectly.
Yeah, so I'm very excited. I guess my viewers are also very excited about the digital applications you just talked about. So why do you show us around the warehouse and tell us how do they operate?
Sure, I will take you to the other side.
Yeah, let's
explore. Let's go.
Let's go.
We are standing here in the bridge, which overlooking for the airside warehouse. This is approximately 12,000 square meter of surfaces. We're here on the daily basis, in the hourly basis even, to treat our inbound and outbound shipments. So this is quite important. It's quite amazing that we have established this facility and kick off officially on the early of November. This is to prepare to accept the Double 11 event, which is very, very big in worldwide speaking. If you want to come, you can follow me, please. Okay, just be careful with the steps. we are standing in front of the gate. This is the trucking gate we're talking about. And loads of the shipments actually, when we depalletize, we're going to prepare the shipments for loading. So our clients will arrange the trucks to come and load the shipments. As you can see behind me, we have provided the latest technology. That's what we call RFID. That's the frequency, radio frequency of the identifications. So those panels, the big door, why we install that? Because in the future, in the very near futures, we are intending to put the labels, RFID labels, to stick onto the every cartons. So when shipments being processed under this gate, the loading gate, we can capture the information timely and accuracy. So this is very much to sort of an upgraded service to provide to our clients. Okay, you can see behind me here the loading gate number 10. This is the loading. This is the loading is taking place as we speak now. So one of the clients coming to collect the shipments right now. So we have our first line brother to take care of the shipments. So we deliver, piece by piece, and we make sure that, there's no damage. When there is a damage, we issue the damage report. Okay, we're standing here what we call the caster deck. So this is a big mat equipped with the different rollers actually. This is hundreds and thousands of rollers. Why do we do that actually? So we want to make sure that, our employees, when they actually push a pallet, they don't have to really push with a big effort. So this is demonstrating actually the pallets flow. We are actually injecting the pallets coming from air side to land side here. So we would then position all the pallets on the caster deck. So when clients come and collect their shipments, we can immediately prepare the pallets and reject out actually on the trailer, on the truck trailers. Okay, and he's preparing actually to inject this pallet. And we have a client now. He's waiting at 02, and he's here to come and collect the shipments. Okay. So we're standing actually next to the gate. Next to the gate, where do we do actually? What do we do here? Of course, we are here to supervise, to control the loading and also unloading that takes place very well, according to the safety standards, and also to the health of each workers actually, employees. So this is the control panels what we do here is for the descending the roller bed here, and also to mount it actually. So we want to make sure that every pallet that is going through this door has got the same level as with the trailers. So this is the big heart of the machine. So this is where are we going to control that, monitoring, and also to really make sure that pallets are being handled properly here. Okay.
The land side of the warehouse, and right by me is Yannick. Hi Yannick.
Hello.
Could you introduce yourself to our audience?
Of course, my name is Yannick, and I am operation manager in this new warehouse of Cainiao. And currently we are in front of what we call the Airlocks. This is our transition point between the air side and land side. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a security point. Yeah, because we have to be okay with security. You see, like this, the door is closed. Whenever the door is closed, they can enter some ULDs into the airlocks. Okay. These ULDs will then be processed in our warehouse. Okay.
Yes.
We have
What do you mean by ULD?
ULD is like this pallet is designed to go and to be loaded on an aircraft. Yeah, this is called a pallet. Yeah, and every package comes here into a pallet, so it has a specific shape to fit into the aircraft. Okay, this is a small pallet, so this goes downstairs in the aircraft. But we also have bigger pallets.
Well, this is a small one. This is a
small one. The other ones are twice that big.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
So then you break it down into smaller parcels to distribute to the destination.
Yes, so we have two ways of doing this.
Yes.
We have our new sorting system, which has been installed a few weeks ago, and we have also a manual way of breaking down the pallet.
Oh, I see. So is it correct to understand that the air side is the land side of the warehouse is to get the big parcels from the air side, and then you break it down and distribute to the different destinations in Europe?
Yes, we don't forward our packages to the final client. We forward our packages to other companies that will deliver to the final customer.
Ah, yeah, I see. So how many parcels or how many flights do you have here every day?
Well, currently it's our peak season. The peak season, due to what we call it's a special period into our system. It's Double 11 and Black Friday. We currently have from 3 to 5 flights a day.
Oh, that's a very big number.
That's a lot of PMCs, yes.
Yes. So can you tell by?
But we also send to Germany, to Ireland, to Portugal, and this will probably increase when we are developing our activities here.
Yeah. So I believe that during the peak season, there's a lot of workload here. So how do you accelerate the process? I believe you must have some digital equipment to help you relieve the work here.
Packages
Yes,
are
exactly.
so as soon as they come in here, they get a scan, and the customer see that their package has arrived in the Liege warehouse.
Yeah, I can relate to that because as a customer myself, I constantly trace my packages and see where it was every day. So can you show us how to use the equipment later?
Of course.
So could you tell us what this little car was doing around these parcels?
Okay, so this machine is designed to shrink wrap. We call it shrink wrap the skid. It's for safety measures to provide stability on the skid in the track, because the track has a lot of movements, and if this is not done, the pallet will fall down in the track, and this is not, it's not safe for the people. It's not good for the packages inside.
Yes.
So this is an automatic system. We can also do it by hand, but this is the easiest one because it's automatic and it does the work itself actually.
So it basically wraps the parcels tightly into a big cubit, and then later for the transportation it won't just fall down, or
normally they won't fall down because they will be transported from here to the buffer zone and from the buffer zone into the truck. So we have actual smaller machines that drive into the truck with the skid and put the 24 skids into the truck.
Okay. What does this machine do? What does this system do?
Well, this is an automatic sort system. So over there they do it manually, and here we have an automatic sort system. So the packages are put on the other side onto the belt, and it will come down, and it will come down at the appropriate chute. We call it a chute. Oh. We are now standing in front of France packages, for example. So every France packages for this specific customer, Colissimo, they will come down here. And here is the part where the workers are taking the packages and building the skids like they do there, but they will do it here in a more efficient way.
Oh, I see. So it's like kind of a roller coaster for the parcels to ride along.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, it is very interesting and very efficient. PDA is...
Every package, so in China they provide every package with a barcode. So we are able at each step of the journey, every package will be scanned, and so we will know, at that point we know where the package is, if it's loaded into an aircraft, direction Belgium, or if it's loaded in a truck.
Do you have like a general time length, like how long does it take for the packages to arrive in like Spain or Germany from the time they were shipped in China?
The aircraft takes about one day it takes maybe 2 days to arrive in Spain.
Oh, that's very quick for cross-border trip.
That's pretty quick, yeah.
Yes,
That's pretty quick.
What we're seeing right now is the using process of the PDA, the Lemo PDA, right?
Yes, so now they are currently scanning, we call it consolidation. It means ready to move, actually.
So it's a small device, easy for the workers here to use, right?
It's easy, and when there is a mistake somewhere, if you try to scan a package from France to Spain, for example, it will tell you, it will give you, I need to check.
Oh, that's very clever, and it reduces a lot of unnecessary errors during the transportation of the parcels.
We have a lot coming in, so we try to reduce the errors to the maximum, because the customer has to be happy, and
Yes.
That's the purpose of our job, actually. So this one has been already scanned, so we're going to scan this one. So actually we need to scan each package, and this is what we call the consolidation, meaning that the packages are sorted out and put on skids to be transferred somewhere else, to another country. So we do a breakdown per country. We call it a channel because we have several customers. Our customers are not the final customers. Our customers are the companies that will deliver to the final customers. So whenever we have scanned every package, and you see if it's been already scanned or if there is a mistake, it will flag and it will do an alert message.
Alerts to remind you there's something.
So this is to reduce the mistakes and the errors on whatever we do.
Oh, so there won't be like mistransport or like transported to a wrong destination when you have this machine.
Yes, absolutely.
And after scanning it and upload the data, the customers will be able to show where the parcels are right.
Yes, this is a live system, what we call track and trace. So whenever the customer wants, he can go online and check with his parcel number where the package actually is. If the package is held by customs, for example, it will show held by customs.
That's very good to know. I can see it's a busy day here, so I won't take more of your time here. Thank you so much, Yanni, for introduction.
You're welcome, no problem.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
So I've learned that this e-hub has more to offer than just a warehouse. So let's go outside this warehouse and see what this logistic hub has to offer to us. So behind us is the logistic warehouse we have just visited, and in front of us is the Liege Airport. Every day, there are about 3 cargo flights of Cainiao arriving here. Since the beginning of the pandemic, Liege Airport's position as a cargo hub in Europe has been increased drastically. So it has seen a record year in 2020, with imports of China increasing drastically. So William, I believe that the launch of this e-hub has been raising Liege's position as international logistic hub in Europe, right?
Exactly. I think we're talking about cross-border e-commerce actually, especially with China, which is one single biggest market actually in the world. I think in here, e-hub in Liege is playing very important roles, especially last year.
Yes.
I think we have transported a lot of loads of PPE. We have also given some reliefs actually to local governments, and everything is pretty much transferring and transiting here in Liege. So it's a very vital strategic point and airport in Europe and worldwide actually as well.
Yes, I believe that there are a lot of European countries joining the Belt and Road Initiative, and e-commerce is also an important part of the trade between Belt and Road countries. So I believe this launch of this logistic hub has bring a lot of more opportunities to the small and medium enterprises along the Belt and Road.
Exactly. I think it goes in on both ways, where people are benefiting this kind of a cross-culture, cross-border initiations. Not only we helping the Chinese part, but I think here also small and medium size of enterprises and companies are benefiting from there. So it's a more sort of a direct, transferring and transiting, and we actually trying to cut up the transport time, so people can literally benefiting from a better service and faster, for receiving their goods.
Yes, and I also learned that this hub has more to offer than logistics because it's also very focused on low carbon emissions and protecting the environment.
Exactly. I mean, here it's different actually, and also in addition to that, we actually working with heart. We work with the heart actually. Addition to that, but I think apart from that, we try to be as green as possible. Not only that, she's wearing green, not this one, but we have a solar panel actually on top of the roof.
Wow.
But today is such unfortunate that we cannot open it yet. But all this roof on the top of that is equipped with the solar panel.
Wow.
So so we try to be in line, with the carbon dioxide emissions. So we try to cut that ratio, as much as possible.
Yeah, and I believe you have also noticed that the COVID pandemic has been rising, with rising cases in Europe and the new variant emerging in some countries, including Belgium. I believe this winter you will be also having some tasks of providing the pandemic supplies here, right?
Exactly. I think it's also for Cainiao's point of view, to be responsible for the society, to participate in sort of a PP, transportations, whether it's governmental or enterprise. We want to be part of the project and also relief project as well. To be honest, people are smart and business goes really fast. Already some weeks ago, I've seen again, some of the PP transportations that's taking place here. So we did receive already PPEs. I think this is before the pandemic is ending. We are likely again to see, sadly, those PPE. But of course, the ultimate goal is really to help the people, to help the front line, for the medical people.
Yes, and also for the average people in Europe to help them have enough supplies to go through this tough time, go through the winter.
Exactly, hopefully.
Thank you so much, William. Thank you for taking us around this exciting logistic hub. And
That's
hope
my
to
honor.
visit here again.
Exactly. You may come back next time, anytime.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Looking forward to
looking
it.
forward.
And thank you for watching today's Xinhua Live. See you next time.
See you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.